Hello, welcome to my Yoga with Emma Yoga for All series. So today I've got a quick morning routine. This is what I do most mornings when you get out of bed, just to move a little bit of energy through the body, help get rid of some tension. So I'm just going to go through it. It's nice and quick and easy, and just something you can do every day to kind of loosen the body up and get some energy flowing, as well as helping to draw your attention to the body to start your day so that you're not already drawn in by other factors in your life. So just starting at the end of your mat here. And we'll inhale, sweep the arms up over the head. So we're reaching really tall here. And we're going to start with a standing banana. So grabbing the right wrist and leaning over to the left so you're stretching through the side of the body. Exhaling back to center, swapping wrists. Inhaling to the other side. Exhaling back to center. We'll bring the hands through the heart center, dive forward. Finding your forward fold. Nice bend in the knees here to start off with, just warming up through the hamstrings. Bending the knees as much as you need. And we'll just start by walking it out here. So you see I'm straightening one leg and then the other as we start to work through the hamstrings. And then we'll walk our way forward to plank position here. Nice and gently. Then with as much control as possible, lowering the chest down towards the mat. So we come to lay on the mat. Untuck the toes to the tops of the feet, find the mat. Draw the shoulders down and back. Finding our baby cobra. Starting to activate through the back of the body. We'll look over the right shoulder. Back to center. Over the left shoulder. From here we're going to push the mat away, come back up to our tabletop position here. So you want hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We'll take a few cat-cows to warm up the spine. So inhaling, send the chest forward. Exhaling, pushing through the mat, rounding through the spine. Moving with your own breath here and noticing how each vertebrae moves. One more round. Then we'll tuck the toes, lift the hips up towards the sky, finding our first downward dog. So you want to push the mat away with the hands, draw the armpits together. And then starting by pushing one heel to the mat and then the other. Pedaling it out here, continuing to lengthen through the back of the legs. From here we're going to lift to the tip of your toes, look towards the hands. Exhale, walk the feet to meet the hands. Inhaling, halfway lift, hands come to shins, flat back. Exhaling, releasing forward. Inhaling, rolling our way up the stairs. Roll the shoulders down and back. From here, we're going to step back with the right leg to find our warrior one. So inhale the arms up over the head, warrior one. Stretching through that hip flexor here. And then we'll exhale, straighten the front leg, square the hips. We're going to hinge forward to find our pyramid. You can bring that back for a little bit closer if you need here. Drop the back heel and find our pyramid, stretching through the back of that front leg. And from here we're going to come into a little bit of activation balance work to start your day. So you really have to draw your attention to your body. So you're going to bend that front knee, spread the toes so you've got a nice foundation. Start to lift the back heel, trying to find our warrior three. If you need to keep the hands on the mat for that, taking that option. Otherwise, hands can come to the heart center. Flex the back foot, send the heel away. Warrior three. Exhaling, step both feet together. Inhale, we'll sweep the arms up over the head. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Stepping back with the left leg this time. Inhaling the arms up over the head, finding that warrior one. Taking a few breaths here, stretching out that back hip flexor. Exhaling, straightening out the front leg. Squaring off the hips, adjusting that back foot if you need. Hinging forward to find our pyramid pose. bending that front knee, finding that transition to our warrior three here. Hands on the mat if you need. Flex that back foot, send it up. We're trying to create a T shape. It's completely normal for your balance to be better on one side than the other. So don't be too hard on yourself here, particularly if you're just starting to wake up for the day. Exhaling, both feet come together. Inhaling, we'll bring the arms up over the head again. Exhaling, diving forward, finding that forward fold. Bending the knees so you can bring the hands to the mat. Stepping back to plank this time. Lowering either all the way to the mat or just above for your chaturanga. Coming to the top of the feet if you would like to come to up dog. Inhaling, lifting up, really opening through the front of the body this time. Exhaling, up and back. Downward dog. And then inhale, left heel comes towards the sky, three-legged dog here. Bend the heel, send it over towards the right side, opening through the hip flexor. And then we're going to exhale, bring the knee towards the chest, foot between the hands, drop the back knee. Inhale the arms up over the head, low lunge. Exhaling, hands come down, we'll push the hips back to find our half split. And we'll move between that one more time, so inhaling, low lunge. Exhaling, half split. Rebending the front knee, hands come to frame the foot, lift the back knee. Runner's lunge, push the mat away, step back, downward dog. And we'll repeat on the other side. So inhaling, right heel towards the sky, bend the knee, send the foot over to the left. Exhaling, knee to chest. Foot between the hands at the front of the mat, drop the back knee. Low lunge, untuck the toe. We'll inhale the arms up over the head to sink deeper. Exhaling to find half split. Inhaling, low lunge. Exhaling to find half split. Rebending the front knee. Transitioning back to our downward dog. We'll inhale, come to the tippy toes, look to the front of the mat. Exhale, walk the feet to meet the hands. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, releasing forward. Inhaling, rolling up to standing. Roll the shoulders down and back. From here, we're going to come into a wide leg stance. So I'm going to turn to face the long side of my mat. You're welcome to do so. Or if you've got the space, you can just widen your leg stance on your mat here. So you're going to come to a wide leg forward fold. So we're going to bring the toes slightly in from the heels, hands on the hips to start with, and just hinging forwards here. If this is enough of a stretch, just stay here for me. Otherwise, you can come all the way down to the mat here, stretching through the inner thigh, the lower back. And then we'll inhale, keeping in the form of creating some movement for our morning. We're going to turn the toes out this time, and we're going to bend the left leg, coming to a side lunge here. This is deep enough, staying here. Exhaling, we'll transition to the other side, so you can come all the way up, and then rebend if you need. We're going to transition sides again. If that was enough, just repeat the same thing. Otherwise, you can come all the way down. Exhaling, transitioning. You can come up if you need, or stay low for a bit of strength here. Exhaling, send the hips back up. I'm going to heel toe the feet in here. You want to imagine they're about mat distance apart, so you can face the short side of your mat if you'd like. Toes are slightly out, and we're going to bring the elbows to the thighs, sink the hips down, find our yogi squat. Once again, if this position is deep enough for you, feel free to stay here. Otherwise, you can drop the hips even lower. Elbows come to the inner thighs or the knees. Hands come to the heart center, chest open. You can either stay stationary or maybe take a little bit of a rock side to side here. You open up through the hips, through the feet. And then we'll find our way down to the mat here to a seated position. Inhale the arms up over the head, exhaling hands to heart center, gently closing the eyes. And just taking a moment at the start of your day to notice how your body is feeling today. Thanking yourself for starting the day off right with a little bit of movement. Thanking your body for giving you the blessing of another day. Thank you all for joining me for this class, and I hope you found it helpful.